Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Previously, I went through the Gerudo Fortress, and this time, I was planning on doing the Gerudo Training Ground. I even hyped it up last episode, and then I actually looked up what items I needed to complete the Gerudo Training Ground, because, fun fact, it is a completely pretty pointless mini-dungeon, but it's a mini-dungeon nonetheless, so I did want to show it off. I have not gone through it completely ever in my entire life, because I don't think it's worth it, and I don't think it's worth the time. But I was planning on doing it blind for this playthrough, and then I was like, maybe I should actually figure out what items I need. And fun fact, I need to have completed all of the main temples to come back here and do this. So, after we finish this upcoming temple, I will come back here and do the Gerudo Training Ground. I'm pretty glad that I looked that up, because I would have gone through about 30 minutes of me wandering around, not knowing what I'm doing, just to find out I can't actually complete what I was doing, because I didn't have the proper items. Great, at least I figured that out now. Right up here is actually something a little bit special. If I go all the way over here, she's not here yet. I'm gonna have to play the sun song because someone will be here when it is daytime. Fun fact. But at night, I can't do it. Who would have guessed? Not me, because I actually completely forgot about that fact. Great. You know what, the more I think about it, I never talked to her, so I might as well see what she has to say. Hey, newcomer! That's it? I stopped my party train because you wanted to say hi, newcomer, and I appreciate the nice gesture. I really do. But I thought you were gonna give me some nice flavor text about this upcoming, fun fact, it's a mini game. But no, you said hi, newcomer. And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna sit back for a second and say I do appreciate that. I'm acting ungrateful. I appreciate that. Not enough people say hi. And at first, you guys were like throwing me in jail, and now that I'm a newcomer here, you're like, hi. You guys are nice people. I just never gave you a chance, I think the problem here. But anyway, more importantly, this is an archery range. After a lot of hard practice and training, I almost said skill training. Guess you're training your skills, that works out, kind of. We finally have the skill to hit the bullseye while riding like the wind. When you finally learn how to ride a horse, you should come back and try it. It's a dangerous sport, but it's fun. I know how to ride a horse. Do I have to play a yeah, I know what I have to do. Never mind. I have to play a Epona song and then talk to her while on Epona to initiate the minigame. Fun. This minigame can be a little bit challenging. If you didn't know, you can aim your bow and arrow while on horseback. I would not recommend it because it's really, really wonky and not fun, but you can do it, and this minigame is actually centered around that. Hey, newcomer, you have a fine horse. I don't know where you stole it from. Yeah, no, that should be a given. They're thieves, and I totally stole it from... You know what? I was laughing about that. I actually did steal it from Lon Lon Ranch. I stole Epona. Well then, I really can't laugh at her. I can't laugh at her. Anyway, for 20 rupees, you will be able to try out this. Essentially, you have to shoot the targets, and if you get 1,000 points... then you are officially the coolest kid on the block, and you get some certain things. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of spam this part, because I want to get a few. I'm pretty bad at this, if I'm being perfectly honest. I say that as I have 600, which isn't terrible, I guess, but it's not great either. I want to see if I can get these pots, because I believe they give me 100 points each. Yeah, so it's really, really worth it to get these pots. Okay, there we go. And one more. And one more, please. I ran out of arrows. I don't think this is gonna take me as long as, let's say, the slingshot minigame took, which I legitimately had to speed up, but it's definitely going to take me a while, because I'm obviously not too great, which I was expecting. I'm not really good with aiming on the N64 in general, so I was kind of expecting a pretty bad run, and I'm doing even worse this time. Oh my god, this is really, really terrible. I might be able to get it from here. No, I am missing like crazy. Oh, this is absolutely oh my god. You know, I said I wasn't gonna have to speed this up, probably. sorry. Thank God I have 500 rupees. Why was I so close the first time and now I'm just doing terribly? Kinda wasted an arrow there. That's not good. But it'll do. 100 is good. 100's good. I missed one pot, so I need to get all the bullseyes on this one. I need to get all the bullseyes on this one. Come on, that's... Yes! Oh! 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 Anyway, that's how you do that's how you do it. You get extremely lucky on your 87th try. And, if you get 1,000 points, you get a piece of heart. It was well worth the... I wasted 200 plus rupees on this. I had 500 rupees to start. Thank God I had a lot of rupees, because... that would have been terrible if I did not. There's one more thing I want to do here. Uno mas. I want to play the Sun Song one more time because there is a gold sculpture that I want to pick up that is only here when it's nighttime. Fun. I've been in Gerudo Desert a lot at night, which I'm actually somewhat sad about because Gerudo Desert has fantastic music and I've just happened to come here at night, and since I have the volume down on my TV, because obviously you don't want to hear a lot. I didn't mean to do that, but alright, that works out. Since you don't want to hear, you know, sounds twice when they should only be heard once, and what I mean by that is, you know, I'm trying to say something that's not reverberation, but I can't think of the word. Whatever. You don't want to hear my TV because that will make the audio sound very strange because you will hear the TV through my mic and it'll be a little off sync. It'll be a little bit nasty. So I have it down and I just haven't noticed that we haven't been listening to the fantastic music of Gerudo Desert, and I'm a little bit sad about that. But that's the gold sculpture I wanted to get. It's only one, it's not that crazy. And since I was talking about how much I love the music in this area, let's play this Sun Song one more time. Not only because it will make it daytime, but it'll actually make it faster for me to get back closer to Epona, so there you go. That's actually a pro strat right there that only the cool kids know about, so remember that, kiddos. There's only one other place that I haven't been that I can go to, and that is all the way to the right of the Gerudo Fortress, right over there. You see that gate? I actually talked about it in the last episode when I was editing. Fun fact, when I was recording that episode, I didn't feel too hot about it. I didn't really like the way it was turning out, but in the end, I was really happy with it because of all the editing that I could do to make fun of myself, and I guess making fun of myself is just something I like to do? I don't know. Hopefully this episode will go slightly better, mainly because I actually have water now, so if my throat starts getting parched, I can make it not parched again. But anyway, on a more important note, you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we placed there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You are going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. So, there are 2 trials we have to overcome before we can actually get to the final temple. Fun fact, this is another reason that you shouldn't try to do the Shadow Temple and this upcoming temple out of order. It's because you need not only the Lens of Truth to get past here, but you also need the Hover Boots. So, do the Shadow Temple first? I mean, it's the most convenient. But anyway, let's go to the Haunted Wasteland. If you chase a mirage, the desert will swallow you. Only one path is true. Well, let's go. I really like the transition between the Gerudo Desert and here. It doesn't make a lot of sense, mind you, because everything was clear out here before we actually came into it. But the transition was really, really nice in my opinion. I liked how the sand just kind of engulfed the screen. It was pretty cool. This is the area where I have to use the hover boots, I believe, unless I have to use the hook shot, which I don't think that's the case. It might be actually. Hold on. It might be. I'm not super sure. If I can aim this correctly, please. No, I don't think it is. I believe I have to use the hover boots here, but we shall see. The sand will suck you in, so be a little bit careful. I feel like yeah, I can use the hook shot here. I was remembering that I could use the hook shot here, and I felt like I could, but I wasn't 100% sure. I believe you can also use the hover boots to get past that. It doesn't matter that much, you know. If you do get sucked in, you're at the beginning of the area already. It'll just warp you back to the beginning, and you can try again. This area is a little bit interesting. What does this say? All those reckless enough to venture into the desert, please stop by our shop. The carpet merchant. I forgot about you. So if you come over here, there will be a carpet merchant. I believe this is where you need to use the hover boots, because I don't think you can talk to him unless you run over to his carpet, and there we go. What do you have to say?
Well, come. I am selling stuff, strange and rare, from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is a dangerous, running object. Terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money.
How about 200 rupees? I have nothing else to spend my cash on. Let's go for it. It's a bomb shoe for 200 rupees. Don't shop there. I did not remember what this guy gave me, and that's for good reason. It's about as useless as the 40 gold skull shell reward. I'm really legitimately mad about that. I don't need money, but it's nice to have it in case of a rainy day, and you took it away from me. God, you suck. Anyway, the gimmick of this area is that if you wander out too far into the sandstorm, you will actually get You will get restarted? That's what I was about to say. You will restart at the beginning of this area. What you want to do is follow these flags. It's pretty simple. And once you get to this point, you'll be pretty safe. I say pretty safe because we still have the threat of going out too far and respawning at the very beginning of this area. But there's a different way we have to get through this part of the game. I guess is the best way to say that. I don't know. There's a gold skull here first and foremost, so let's grab that. There's also just a few torches that I can light using Din's fire, so I'm going to do that as well. Actually, wouldn't it be a little bit more magic effective to just shoot a fire arrow at him? Huh. But Din's fire looks so much cooler, and I kind of wish I used Din's fire, because again, it's so much cooler, but I haven't been getting a lot of use out of my fire arrows, so here they are, I guess. 50 rupees really doesn't make up for my loss, but that's fine, that's fine. I want to equip the Lens of Truth, because we did hear something about that, and I want to equip my Ocarina just because the Ocarina's nice to have, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of just there in my inventory because I want to have it there, make it look all nice. I need the Ocarina for something. Probably, maybe. Anyway, what I want to do is climb all the way up to the top of this section and use my Lens of Truth. If I do, this guy says, I'll be your guide on your way, but coming back, I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me and don't be slow. Pretty much, it's a ghost. He shows you the exact... Well, of course he's a ghost. What am I talking about? It's just a ghost that'll show you the exact path you have to take. So you want to be fast, follow him by rolling all the time, because if you do just walk, you will be a little bit too slow. And these are new enemies. They're called like-likes. I'll get to them in a... Not like-likes. What am I talking about? There's something weird. I don't know why I thought like-likes, but there's something strange. And I'll talk about them later when I actually do have a second to spare. But they pop out of everywhere. I think they're probably one of the most annoying enemies. But yeah, this Lens of Truth section, it's not too bad. Just follow the ghost. Make sure you don't take any wrong turns. Yes, you have to go back here. This is the exact path you need to take. Excuse me, I don't want to lose him. Pardon me, weird things that pop out of the ground. And this should be a straight shot. Yep, there we go. Now that we've done that, we should be able to walk just straight over here and get to a completely new area. Welcome to the area that's name doesn't pop up very quickly, the Desert Colossus. I almost said Colosseum. Colossus. And now that we're in a safe spot, we can talk about the levers. Watch its movements closely and let it go by. They go in a straight line, so if you do see what their movements are going to be, you can easily avoid them, but god are they annoying. Especially because this is actually something I didn't talk about. Your feet will get stuck in sand, and you will move slow. So, it's not super fun if you're not continuously rolling. There are a few things that I can do here before I actually go into the Desert Colossus. So let's go do those. I believe that playing the Song of Storms here will do something, maybe. Don't quote me on that, because I'm really not very sure. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't do anything. But that's fine. That's fine. I have quite a lot of bomb shoes. Thank you for the guy who freaking swindled me. I feel like there's something I can do here, and I just can't think of it right now. I'll come back to that later. 'Cause there is something I can do there, I believe, but I'm just not thinking about it right now. Over there, there's a wall. No, a wall that looks bombable. I mixed wall and bomb into one word. Yes. I'm gonna call them woms from now on. I don't care. I don't care. I'm calling them woms from now on. That's actually great. Anyway, if you bomb that wall, it'll be a fairy's fountain inside. There is one magical thing we've been missing this whole time, and we're about to get it right here. I don't know how first playthrough I missed this, but I did. But now I know where it is, so it's perfectly fine. We will be getting it this playthrough, and I'll show you how to get it. I already showed you how to get it. Now we just gotta play Zelda's Lullaby, and we'll see another great fairy. It's actually been a while since I've seen one of you, so hi. How you doing? Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. We got Nehru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. Its defensive magic can be its defensive magic you can use with the C-stick. Nehru's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. So there we go. That is the last magical item we will get that is able to be used with a C-stick. So there you go. We are done with all the magic stuff. I'm not gonna show off Nehru. Actually, should I? I'm right here. I can easily regain all of my I almost said MP. I've been playing. No, that wouldn't. No, it's MP. It's MP. I'm very, very flip-floppy on the term MP or SP because I'm playing Ocarina of Time and Persona 5 at the same time, both of which use different things, different terms for the same dang thing. But anyway, you do an odd pose when you use Nehru's Love, and now we have a protective barrier around us, which we can go out into the world and use against levers. Levers, that's what they are. We won't get any damage done to us while we have Nehru's Love, so that's really, really useful for this area in particular, because again, levers, they kind of suck a lot. But anyway, without further ado, let's run all the way over here. There's a heart piece up there, and I will be able to get that later. And by later, I mean somewhere around here there should be a place where I can plant my final bean. Yes, I'm finally getting rid of my I have 2 beans. I'm not going to get rid of that, like a specific one, because I already have the heart piece that correlates to it, but I'm going to get rid of one of my final beans. But there's something more important I have to do before that, and that is go in here, because this looks very, very odd. Welcome to the final temple in Ocarina of Time, kind of. It's the Spirit Temple. I can't do a lot in here right now. There are these guys, I can fight them if I want. There's also this I cannot push this, it is too heavy for me. And over here, there is a hole that I cannot go into because I'm not a child. So, I can't do anything here. Honestly, the best thing I can do right now is just to leave. So, let's do just that. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this requiem of spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. You've learned the Requiem of Spirit. Hey, there was Gabora in that cutscene, and before I forget, there is actually a theory going around, and by theory I mean it's pretty much stated at this point that Gabora is actually the guy who gave us the Spirit Medallion. Or not Spirit Medallion, the Light Medallion. Ugh. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. That's the last time we're gonna see Gabora, so I thought it was worth mentioning at least. You know, it's just kind of fact at this point. I didn't know until I actually started, again, doing research for this series. That seems to be a lot of things that happen. I think I know this game pretty well, but then a lot of the things that I didn't know about the fanbase are actually stated to me later on down the line, so whatever. There's nothing here I really want to do anymore. I mean, there's a few things I probably didn't do. I don't doubt that I didn't. I don't doubt that I didn't forget something. Is that? I know that's a double negative, so that's that I don't doubt that I... it's so much work, the English language. I doubt that I didn't miss something. I'll definitely come back here later as an adult. But for now, we've done pretty much everything I want to do in this area as a big boy. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, let's stop being adult and go back to being a kid. Don't ask me why I thought that scene was funny, but anyway, next time. That's for next time. Next time. I wonder how many times I can say next time before this video actually ends. Next time.